Hello and welcome to Bliss Breaks Live. I am Kristen Engelke, your guide for today's Bliss Break. If you're joining us for the first time, a Bliss Break's an easy mental exercise that you can do to reduce stress, manifest peace, and capture joy in your life. Each idea typically takes less than 10 minutes, doesn't cost any money, and it can be done anytime, almost anywhere. I want to share with you today the card that my daughter sent. Happy St. Patrick's Day. She knows me so well. That really warmed my heart for sure. And I'm glad that you've joined me as we embrace my Irish heritage and explore the glory of the color green. I'm curious if anyone had paid attention through this past week at how abundant the color green is in their life. We did an exploration of abundance last week, and we're following that up with a study of all things green in today's Bliss Break. So think about for a moment what green represents. You may or may not know that green represents healing. So if I'm doing prayer work for somebody and it's around physical healing or mental well-being, something of the healing genre, which many things are, green is often the color that will come into my mind. It's also the color of the heart chakra. Many people think of the heart and they think of the color red, like on our Valentines. But this particular chakra center, this energy center that is in the middle of our energy body actually, is represented by the color green. Of course, green represents Irish, and that's only important today because it's St. Patrick's Day. It is also representing the color of luck for many people. And green represents nature. So if you think the symbol for recycling, reuse, repurpose is green. Mother Nature is often symbolized as green. The color of spring is green. There's a lot of green in our surroundings, in our life, in our folklore, and in our symbols and experiences. We're going to dive into that in just a minute. Because of course, I don't want to fail to mention that green is the color of our money. At least here in the States it is. And money for us in our culture symbolizes abundance in many, many ways. So there's no exception there. It is definitely an important aspect of our meaning, of our expression, and of our study in abundance, really. All things the color green. So I want to share with you today that I have been participating in a seminar and a leadership seminar, and it's really phenomenal. And yesterday I was just astonished when the presenter asked the group a question. He asked, is willpower more powerful? I guess he said, what is more powerful, willpower or imagination? And of course, many participants answered willpower. Of course, I answered imagination. And sure enough, myself and a select few others understand the power of the imagination. That is what makes Bliss Breaks so robust, is that we actually take a little time to spend in our imagination. So with that, we will go and enjoy that imagination for just a few minutes today. Like all Bliss Breaks, I would encourage you to sit up straight as if there's something pulling your head up. You open up this energy center that runs along the spine. Put your feet flat on the floor to connect with the building that connects with the earth. I place my hands palm up comfortably in my lap. And I'm going to have you take a couple deep breaths. These are the deep belly breaths in through the nose, expanding our lungs, but pushing our tummy out. Our diaphragm moves out. And then you can release through pursed lips. Continue that cycle organically a couple of times and throughout this visualization. As we work in our imagination, we're going to be working through the mind's eye, also called the third eye. It's this mental movie theater about the range of our forehead for most of us. This area is really very sacred, and spending time here, or at least being able to slow down long enough to spend a little bit of time daydreaming, is really helpful. It is healing for our body, our mind, and our soul. If it is safe for you to do so, please close your eyes so that you can completely focus on what's going on in your mental movie theater. A couple more deep breaths. And I'd like for you to explore or allow forward what green means to you. What does it represent? You might see a symbol. You might see a person. Perhaps you'll watch a scenario play out on your mental movie screen that's significant or representative of abundance, of luck, of healing, any of those things that green can represent for us. Keep taking deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, let them fall. Allow your belly to extend. And call in some more examples of what green represents for you. Some of us will hear answers, or will feel a sensation somewhere in our body that can lead us to answers. We might see something. It might be a combination of our senses, taste and smell. I know that I've had smells trigger memories of the past for me. Maybe that is true for you as well. Keep breathing, keep allowing in those symbols. You might see a word and it may flash on the screen. Maybe it gets bigger, like it's moving toward you. Words are always fun, and they don't necessarily represent what you would normally think that they do. Every one of these symbols, colors, ideas, sensations are important in their very own way. So just take a mental note on what's come through for you today. And like last week, I want you to imagine setting down your baggage, setting down your burdens. Perhaps it helps to release them like you would a butterfly or a bird. Knowing that's all perfect. Allowing you to feel the sensation of relaxation throughout your body, all the way from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Knowing and affirming that the luck of the Irish is with you today and all days. I'll ask you to return to your physical body now, wiggling your fingers, taking a deep breath, and when it's comfortable for you, go ahead and open your eyes. Before I let you go today, I want to remind you that practicing a bliss break will support you in becoming more aware of the abundance and beauty that's already present in your life by taking a few moments in your day to acknowledge the power of your thoughts and the purpose of your experiences. You can improve your health and well-being I'm so grateful that you've joined me today and that you took a little bit of time out for yourself and to take a bliss break. Please stay connected through Facebook or Insta at Kristen Engelke or at Take Bliss Breaks. Be sure to mark your calendars to join us each and every Wednesday at 1:30 Mountain Time for the next bliss break. And I'll see you soon. Happy St. Patrick's Day.